In the summer 2025 quilt along, I've shown you 4 different projects that you can make with one basic block. But today I'm going to show you a bonus project. Welcome to Epida Studio. My name is Elizabeth and I help you make beautiful things with quilting, pojagi, and embroidery. So in our 2025 quilt along, I've been using the pattern that is 1 block 4 ways pojagi or reversible patchwork pattern. So in that pattern, there's 1 basic block and I've shown you 4 different layouts that you can do with either 1 block, 4 blocks, or 20 blocks. But of course, you're a creative person and you know that a quilt pattern is merely a suggestion. If you want your piece to look exactly like the picture, then you follow the instructions. But if you have an idea for something else or a different variation, then of course you can always try that. And so today I have a little bonus project. So this one isn't in the pattern, but I'm just going to show you something that you made. And if you make something different from the pattern other than one of the layouts that's included, I would love to see it, and I would love to see how creative you are with this. So this is a simple project and it's made with just 1 block, but I put it together with a little different kind of a border, so it makes a little placemat. And so this was a block that I made with only 2 different fabrics. And so this just has the light fabric and this green fabric. And if you remember from the block tutorial, you can make this block with just 2.5 inch strips that are width of fabric. And then this block I trimmed down to be 11.5 inches, and then I put a wider border on the side. So I cut these strips 3.5 inches wide, and they were 11.5 inches long because that's the length of the block. And then on the top and bottom, I just put a narrower border. So this fabric was cut at 2 inches. And so we can see when we look on this side that it is actually pretty narrow when we have the hem and we have that other seam. And that just gives it a rectangular shape rather than a square shape. And this is just a really nice size for a placemat. And so I've only made 1 so far, but my idea with this is that I could make more blocks that all have a light and a darker fabric with 2 different colors, and then I have lots of this fabric, so I could do the same border fabric, and so that would make a set of placemats that are not all identical, but they're all coordinating and they all go together. So this is my little bonus project. So if you're interested in making placemats that look like this, then that is another fun, quick, and easy project, and you can make however many placemats you need to make for your table. But then if you think of other things you can make with this, go ahead and try it, and I would love to hear about it. That is one of the fun things about making and quilting and sewing, is that you get to be creative, you get to be the designer and make whatever you want to make. And any quilt pattern or video tutorial is just inspiration and a launch pad for your own project. So be sure to comment and tell me what ideas you have for making things. And if you're looking for more inspiration beyond the 1 block 4 ways pattern, then you can find lots of ideas at my website, epidastudio.com.